welcome to the call. Today, I want you to listen and really understand the short teaching of today that will help us in actualizing our call, help us to be well equipped to be useful in the hands of the Lord. I want to quickly go to a scripture, Genesis 49 verse 10. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, not a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be. What a great honor. That was what the prophecy that came out for Judah when Jacob was giving the parting word to his children. And a lot of people will look at it and say, oh, Judah was highly favored. And really he was highly favored because it was through him, it's namely that Jesus came. But do you know that the same Judah, there was a time that a prophecy was out where Joseph had a dream that everybody was bowing to him. There was a time when they bow to, when Judah was bowing to Joseph. What is the lesson here? The lesson is that there is a time in your call where you need to bow. Where your star, we need to bow. And that is this area that a lot of, especially the young people, anointed people, they don't want to go through that. They believe, that's when you look at your teacher, when you look at your mentor, you think, I can do better than this. But at that time, you are supposed to be under you are supposed to be under the mentorship of somebody. There was a time when Judah had to bow, but there came another time where the scepter was given to him. That's a big word for you. Are you called? Are you really at that first stage where you are learning? I want to tell you that it's a stage where you have to stay, a stage where God takes very, very important. You could understand that even Judah and his brothers, they missed that stage. They nearly missed it when they wanted to get rid of Joseph. Sometimes you are looking at some people ahead of you and you feel, why are they there? I'm better than them. That's their time. Calling comes with timing. There's a time of silence. There's a time when nobody will know you. There will be a time where you feel that, am I sure God has called me? But there is another time, the time of Jubilee. A time where everybody will be singing your praise. A time when everybody will want to hear you every day. Some people will even tell you, Papa, I feel like you should not stop teaching. That's the time when the scepter has come. There is another season after that time. And that's the season of persecution, where those that you have helped will turn against you. Where people that you are supposed to deliver, they rise up and they are fighting you. Some people have gotten to that stage where you discover that I've helped those people, have poured out a lot, but they don't appreciate me. It's a season in your call. There is another season that will come where God will vindicate you. I want to use this podcast of today to encourage those of you that God has called. Don't give up. I know that they don't know you and you have a lot. Some of us, you look and say, I know what I have inside. But it's the time to bow for Joseph. But there is a time where you will receive your scepter. Wait for your divine timing, and your calling will be stress-free.
For those who feel like God's timing is taking too long, what do you have to say to such people?
My answer to that will just be so direct. The fruit of the Spirit. There is long suffering there. There is patience there. You cannot walk with God without having this virtue with you. Patience. Abraham was patient. You have to. And you know something about what's cause impatience when you're working with God. It's a question of trust. Do you trust him? Do you see that Abraham knew that he knows the Lord, that he will come true? I want to tell you something, that God will always come true. It might take time, but he has the perfect timing. God is never too late. You have to understand that. But the key word is trust him. He will deliver.
All right. So, for example, an individual has led Fortune 500 companies. They've been CEOs. They've led different organizations successfully, and now, upon accepting the call of God, they're now coming to terms with the fact that God is requiring for them to come under someone else, to be tutored. What do you have to say with such a person? What are your advice, and how can they reconcile, what they have in the secular world, their achievements, and the call of God, which doesn't always appear to be, something acceptable at first?
Yeah, the truth is this: when you accept the call of God, you drop everything at Jesus' feet. Who you are, what the society calls you, your title, you are a professor, you are this, you have to drop everything. You have to. The first thing, one of the books of Dr. D.K. Olukoya, my father and the Lord, that really, really helped me. I think it was compulsory when we were in the school of ministry. It was compulsory to read that book. It's called Brokenness. Brokenness is that book. If you read it, you understand a lot of people, before you can be useful in the hands of God, you got to be broken, especially your ego. Oh, I see a lot of people in ministry. They say, I'm not your mate. I know my age. Your age comes down because the person that will tutor you might be somebody you can even give back to. Oh, I'm so rich. I know what I want. Your what comes down. Anytime you want to accept the call, then you bring everything down at Jesus' feet. Then you're ready to enroll in the school of call.